Manchester City taking on West Ham. Manchester City, the leaders. West Ham
look that on the pitch in order to believe it, because a lot of the time they're just making it up. I'm telling you.
The Chelsea game, when he was on the bench, he had these bionic trousers on, which he sat there. I don't know what they were.
Thank you, Jake. Hello again, everybody. Well, as Jake's just pointed out there,
they've had to bounce back, and they have done. Whether they can get over the line, the Champions League is all.
Surprisingly, when you think about the number of matches and the travel that Manchester City had. And there's real emphasis today, Steve, on how Mikel Antonio, Stones, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Torres, Mahrez.
How good will that be going into the latter end of the season?
Despite his team looking unbeatable at the moment and no sign of Wednesday night's coach. So off we go. It's a fascinating game, this one, Steve. The Manchester City bring to the table today a lot better than the usual four
areas.
Present the toughest possible test for West Ham. Little touch. There's a potential mistake as Ederson gave Fernandinho a real scare. So check was perfectly entitled. Fernandinho.
He turned nice and sharp, didn't he, Aguero, which is a good sign.
It's a real testament to the work that David Moyes has done since returning to the have been made over there by Soufal. Soufal back there to try and win it back from Ferran Torres, but he's given the free kick away. Accelerating through, pulling it back. Ferran Torres was quickly closed down there by Thomas Souček, and he got his partner in crime, Declan Rice, with him.
Yeah, that was... Foden, Sterling, Jesus, just waiting just in case.
Jumping with Ederson. Wall, the Manchester City goalkeeper stayed down, but that's real encouragement for West Ham.
Yeah, that was a great chance, actually. I don't know whether the sun got in Souček's eyes when he tried to head it back to Antonio.
Off goes Torres. De Bruyne. It's a little bit too heavy. Ruben Diaz was on the run. Now he's won the free kick for Manchester City. There's Aguero, midfield. It's going to be a goal kicked.
They have to stay concentrated.
Yeah, Aguero sniffing around in there. Soufal made a good got two. Fornells helping out Soufal. And the Czech Republic and Manchester City. The 19 wins have been gained by an aggregate score of 40. Mahrez was skipping away from Johnson, who's dragged him down. He's going to get the yellow card, I think, for that as well. Back in by Zinchenko, and this time Cresswell in there with the important header. Yes, well, the centre-backs had stayed in there. It was a delicious ball by Kevin De Bruyne, and the two big men had stayed forward. And Ruben Diaz powers his first Manchester City goal past Darren Randolph.
It was an incredible ball by Kevin De Bruyne. Normally associates him with whipping balls in, sort of outswingers with his right foot. This was just drilled straight as a die with his left peg. Eye of a needle stuff right on the head. There's the goal again, look at that. Practice on your weaker side.
Here with Mahrez, who's run in behind them, and Randolph was quickly out of his penalty area to deal with it. And somehow it...
Right onto the head of Diaz.
Ederson called into action there with Fornells running in.
Which has showed in their stats this year.
Gundogan slightly... Kevin De Bruyne. Taken by Randolph. Off goes the willing runner, Antonio. Walker.
Ops out, but they can quickly switch it, and it's Walker and Mahrez this side on.
Three in the middle. And it's into Fornells, and then Antonio! Outside of the post. That's the way they want to do it, West Ham United. And it almost paid off for Mikel Antonio.
And maybe that'll spare them forward now, West Ham, because they got...
Here's Soufal, now Lingard. And Lingard with the shot. Fornals onto Soufal, promising for West Ham again. Soufal pulls it back, and it's gone in. Lingard initially. I think the final touch might well have been off Antonio, but it's a West Ham United equaliser just before half-time.
Yeah, I think it comes off Antonio as well. Let's see if he's onside. But they work it really, really, really well, don't they? Open the pitch up. They got in a couple of times before that. I think the goal's fine. They move it well onto the right-hand flank. Lose it here while they've been on this run.
Aguero half-time. Soufal with the run. Lingard with the shot. Turned.
And now, today in the moment, wide instead for Mahrez, who dipped it in beyond Torres and ran. Jesse Lingard, he's full of it. He's gone over a challenge from Fernandinho. And Michael Oliver has given a free kick. De Bruyne around Walker if he can, and he has. And he's won a corner. Once he gets up ahead of steam, that fella.
Exactly.
And a legendary Scot, legendary certainly in the East End of London, Frank McAvenny, who loved a party but certainly loved a goal.
He did.
Walker smashes it across the face.
He's hit one or two like that.
Declan Rice, nice shape on that. Came out to De Bruyne. Pablo Fornals. Dipped up towards Lingard. Gabriel Jesus is being prepared. Johnson's played it in. Kevin De Bruyne here for Manchester City. Right across the face.
Run from De Bruyne, skip past Diop, who went to ground a little too easy, and there he just...
De Bruyne. Ferran Torres. Okay. Fernandinho. March. Slithered and the flag went up. Lingard. Soufal was the man over, and problem for Johnson. Mahrez. Stones! Smashing crisp finish from the centre half. Unhesitatingly pure. Improbably, Manchester City's number 5 has swept them back into the lead.
What a brilliant finish. You know, such